This decision is the worst decision I could make for the FKT or for a fast time or for a bike pack race, whatever. But it's the best decision for me and in my heart. Hey, my name is Tyler, and this is another episode of the Great American Coastline, where I'm gonna ride my bike along the coastline of America, from Canada to Mexico. It's really, really far. It's 1,800 miles. It's 100,000 feet of climbing, and the current record is 12 days, 12 hours. But our goal is to smash that record. And while we are fully self-supported, we are going to film everything. Life rips, my baby. There's a Chipotle. Yo, today's gonna be a good day. Oh, what? We're bringing out the burrito, dude. Oh, my chicken pie. What is in my eye? I'm ugly. Oh, dude, it's huge. I gotta figure out how to eat these strawberries, dude. Previously on the Great American Coastline, we started our journey from Blaine, Washington. We missed this boat. We got a burrito hand up. We were absolutely vibing. We rode into the night. We got a second burrito hand up. We jumped into the bed. That led us to day 2. We met up with Bill. He was amazing. We almost got crushed by his truck. We celebrated with some burritos. We made it to the coast. We got further than our planned destination. That moves us into day 3, where we met up with Todd, and he took us on one of the greatest roads I've ever been on. We've been eating like kings. This guy Josh ran with me. We met up with Jacob. I ate a burrito. I woke up in the next morning with an eye thing, but our breakfast was awesome. We were absolutely vibing. The forest here in Oregon was unbelievable. Then we got some vegan tacos. We made it to California, and we had a small little hiccup, and we had to backtrack. Because we were behind on schedule, there was literally only one hotel. Elk Meadow was unbelievable. Day 5, I woke up super ugly. We checked out the elk. I got this coffee and burrito hand up from Zach. Zach encouraged us to take a little detour and ride the greatest road of all time. I know I already said this, but this one is it. 113 miles into the ride, we got totally fueled. We crushed this huge climb on our way to the Highway 1. I got tons of food, maybe too much. I gotta try to figure out how to put this all in my bike. All that food was either in me or on me, and then I was the luckiest dude ever. I snagged this crazy fast group ride. These dudes were awesome. I was eating and eating and eating. These people were on the side of the road, and they gave me a human tunnel. I got the best photo of my life. I went to this porta potty and blew it up. I got another burrito hand up, and then I got some puppy love from these wonderful people. The vibes were rolling along the coast. I got another 2 burritos. Pablo tried to give me a sparkling water. We rode along the coast. I had another burrito. Our burrito counts off the chains, and then I got another burrito, and this family led me to the hotel where I passed out full of burritos. That leads us to today. Good morning. Oh, it's 5. This coffee sucks, dude. It's like tea. Oh, what the fuck? It is tea. Dude, I even thought that. I was like, I hope I don't get the pod that's like tea. And I did. Dude, it's I'm like, it looks like tea. It tastes like tea. Guys, it's tea. So what we're doing is now we're trying to find what my original day route 7 was. Oh shit, today was the Central Coast day? Oh crap. That's not good. I was really hoping I wasn't gonna have to make this decision today. So now I gotta figure out real quick, I gotta make this decision on if I'm gonna go inland and skip the Central Coast. I have the plan. It took me a minute to think about it, but as they say, take a minute now to save an hour later. If I go inland and around the Central Coast, which makes me sad because this is like home away from home. Central Coast is home away from home. Cambria, Cayucas. This is where me and my family go to multiple times a year. We've done Thanksgiving there every single year. It means so much to me, okay? Out of everywhere in California, outside of my home, the Central Coast is the most important. Am I gonna get past this landslide? It is looking like not. But I have to try. This would be a regret for the rest of my life that during this trip I didn't try. And the problem with going inland right now is because my towns are all messed up. I either stay in Monterey, 130 miles, too short, or I stay in Greenfield, 195 miles. Wow. So we're gonna go to Big Sur today. One, it's gonna be beautiful. I've never stayed in Big Sur. It's gonna be dope. Then tomorrow I'll have all day to figure out how to get around the landslide. There's a 13-mile hike. I don't think it's gonna work out, but we're gonna try. And if that fails, then I'll backtrack to Greenfield, or maybe even potentially get all the way to Paso. It doesn't matter. But I will rather take that and lose a day and not make much progress because I have to backtrack than to just willingly skip the Central Coast. It hurts me in here. I'm not gonna do it. Big Sur's the plan. All right, we're late, like always. I wake up at 5 in the morning, every single morning. I have these little ropes. I'm supposed to put them on my bike, but they're for my kids. I just hold on. Fuck, dude, what the hell? I'm not crying out of sadness, and that's what's so awesome. It's really fucking amazing to be able to cry out of happiness. You know, like just pure joy. It's a special feeling, man. So I don't care what you think. I'm happy that I can cry. Shit. Yes. No way, dude. Oh my God, I want these potatoes so bad. Fuck yes. Hey, bud. I felt so bad about this all day. The glass.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
I really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much for not being so pissed at me.
Don't worry.
All right, thank you. How do I get? I need to get onto this bike trail right here. Yep, I hear you. Dude, hash browns, get out of town. Oh, I can't hit my brakes. Oh shit. Getting a little bit of pushback from the community of the people local that it's a dumb idea to try to go through the Central Coast because it's pretty much not possible. But like I said, one, dude, I'm here for adventure. I'm here for a good time. This decision is the worst decision I could make for the FKT or for a fast time or for a bike pack race, whatever. But it's the best decision for me and in my heart. So I have no regrets. I want to stay in Big Sur. That's sick. And if I have to backtrack tomorrow, if we totally lose an entire day and don't go any further because we had to backtrack, I'm okay with that, as long as I tried. I'm not okay with it if I don't try. So some people are like, that's so dumb, just don't even try this. We're gonna try it. Yo, I think I need to be over there. What up, dude? Do you want to help me get across the bridge?
This is badass, dude.
Do you know how to get across the bridge?
Yeah.
Can you?
You want to take it in?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
to have a local like Aiden, I mean, one, I don't have to second guess every single turn and be like, am I going the right way? Like, I just follow him. I don't even have to think. Just follow Aiden.
Mindless bike.
You know, he's gonna get me where I need to go. So, man, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you. When I set out this project, there was a couple initial objectives or hurdles or milestones. One was to get to the coast. I was very unfamiliar with Washington. The next milestone was to get off the 101 and get to the 1. We did that. The third milestone was to get to California. Home sweet home. The fourth, through San Francisco. I thought it was gonna be way harder to get through San Francisco. It wasn't at all. I mean, now we had Aiden to help us, but that was no big deal. So now we have clicked off almost all of the milestones. We still have 2 left ahead of us. The number one and biggest and hardest one is tomorrow, the landslide. We figure that out, then it's just get through LA, and that's it. So as I'm checking off the list, I'm starting to feel like we're actually gonna get this done, dude. Dude, thank you, man. Like, that's like, I wouldn't have known until, yeah. Our TT boy to the rescue, man. He saw that I had spit sealant up onto my rear. I couldn't hear it, couldn't feel it. So then I pull over and I could see a small little hole and it was dribbling. And so then I used my, my stabby thing, put it in there and plugged it up. So that's pretty sweet. Gonna have to find a bike shop and just get some fresh sealant in there. Maybe even throw my new tire on. But I bet that I don't have much sealant in that rear anymore. I have sealant with me, but anyways. Well, John, it was a pleasure, man. I really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean,
so you drive
like
down here and you're at Pescadero.
Okay. Well, you saved the day, letting me know about my tire. Thank you, man.
My name's Jim.
Jim?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Jim.
Tyler. I follow you. You're a hero of mine.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's a vintage looking bike, man.
Yeah, dude. This is going to Nice with me in a week.
Okay.
We're going to ride, my buddy and I. 30 years ago, we rode the Alps. Now we're 60.
Yeah.
We're going to go Nice to Zurich.
Wow.
In 10 days.
That's awesome, man.
I'm taking this one.
That sounds like a great trip.
Yeah.
What you just explained.
Yeah.
Awesome. Little note on there. Homemade hummus made today.
Yeah.
Onions, cucumbers from your garden.
Yeah. Spinach from a local garden.
Potatoes.
Potatoes and red onions.
Cannot wait.
Yeah.
This is gonna be my dark hour burrito. Like
Yeah.
around like 4, it gets real real dark in my mind, man.
You're straight up vegan for sure?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know how you do it.
I love it. It works so well for me.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's obvious. Tyler, it's an honor meeting you, dude. I'm gonna blast off into the no man.
Okay, dude.
Here, dude.
I appreciate you.
All right, you take care. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Troy, okay. Troy, just like Aiden this morning, taking me off my route, but on a way better way faster, less confusing. And it's so nice to not have to mentally think about navigation. Just, I follow this guy, I'm good.
Welcome to Santa Cruz.
Okay, services in the back.
Okay.
Here.
Sweet. Good news, bad news. Good news, we're getting the tires fixed. It wasn't like a major issue, but it was gonna be. This dude found me on the road, brought me right here. But also bad news, he knows the foreman of the Landslide thing, and my hiking trail is right past the roadblock. It's not. I'm not gonna go to this landslide. But if they don't let me even get to that trail, then I can't even try. That was the whole thing, is like, at least I can try. So the decision here is like, if I get to Monterey, I have to make a decision to go left or right. And if I go right and I stay in Big Sur, like the original plan, like that's gonna be sick, the day's gonna rip. But if I know for a fact that I can't even attempt this hike tomorrow, and then it's like, dude, I'm making really good time, so I almost feel like I could have gone all the way to Greenfield. We're getting so much good information, local information. It's a roller coaster of emotions on like, is this gonna happen or not? I'm gonna stick to my original plan. I'm gonna stay in Big Sur tonight. We'll figure it out tomorrow. Bike shop to the rescue.
You got it.
Thank you.
See you in a day or something. I'll stop by.
So now I have a brand new rear tire. I have my sealant freshie in the front. Oh yeah, I see on the map how big of a detour it had me doing. Gnarly. Dang, dude, you saved me a ton of time. I can see on the map here that Troy is indeed telling the truth. That it had me going way down, over, and then back up. And so, just like this whole route has been like this, where when you try to build the route, I don't know, and so Strava or wherever you're building it, it tries to give you the most bike friendly route, right? And so having locals, man, like, well, I don't know, maybe call this vlog local knowledge, because so far I've got a lot of local knowledge help. Troy, it was a pleasure, man.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right, bye. This is such a self-exploration trip, and you know, before this, I had kind of frantically, panically started thinking about inviting people on this trip. I was scared to be alone for so long. I was thinking, I'm gonna have other people with me. You know, I was even thinking like, dude, I'm gonna have Jeremiah come. This was the right choice, because I am learning more about myself than I have in all 38 years of my life. And if I had someone else here with me, that would be really cool. We'd be able to share the experience. You know, the quote I really like, happiness is only real when shared. But to be honest, I'm sharing it with you. You know, like, I'm sharing it with you. So then it makes it feel so much more real, because like, you and me are in this together. And if I can give you the feeling I have, or even a fraction of what I'm feeling, then I have shared, which makes this feel real. And man, now that I'm like talking out loud about it and thinking about it, I think that's why I like doing this so much. Why do I like video storytelling? And it's because it makes my experiences more real when I share it with you. God, that's cool, man. Because I get giddy to get home and like build an Instagram story. I like building stories. I like telling stories. It makes me feel good. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of this journey, man. I don't know what else to say. I'm getting so emotional on this ride. Today, I'm probably the most emotional I've ever been in my entire life. It's very weird. Alright, so we've got Josh here with us, and kind of a funny story is that a couple years ago at Sea Otter, Jeremiah and I led a gravel group ride, and Jeremiah absolutely sent the section with Josh on his wheel, and Josh...
Not a pro mountain biker.
Well, he broke his femur?
Pelvis.
Pelvis. Oh, okay. Broke his pelvis on the group ride, and I'm at the back end, and I'm just freshly coming off of my trochanter, and the way he hit and then the way he was moving, I was like, that looks familiar. And so then now Canyon does not do group rides at Sea Otter anymore, period. You know, so I stayed back. The group went on. Got your bike to your house, right?
Yeah. Met my wife.
Crazy, man. Okay, that was a wonderful stop. You know, yesterday I didn't stop at all. Kind of did a little experiment. What's that like? So I almost felt that it was the same pace if I had gone hard for 6 hours, took a 30-minute break, gone hard for 6 hours. Also, caffeine. Man, I'm a huge fan of caffeine. Love it. But I really haven't been drinking much coffee in the morning just because I don't have time. I don't have time. I want to enjoy my coffee, not just slam it. And so if I'm gonna be putting something in my face, I need it to be calories, not coffee. So I've been trying to drink coffee, but I almost feel like it's just more efficient or better to just eat. So I think the hour 4 and 5 darkness that I've been experiencing is coming primarily from that I have no caffeine in me. That caffeine, my guy, really brought the stoke up. I mean, also the weather, sick, and I love Monterey, but it was getting dark, and now I have sucked on the magical brown bean, and we're back in it. Let's go. I'm telling you, between 4 and 5, my stoke just falls off a cliff. My stoke is like, Yesterday I almost lost all my blueberry muffins. They were almost flew out of my bag. Well, I got them out of my bag, but then I almost dropped them off a cliff. So we're not gonna do that. I'm just gonna eat these real quick. So here's the thing. My grandma would pick me up from daycare, and she would always have a blueberry muffin sitting on the seat. So blueberry muffins to me, they just make me feel like a kid again. And like I was at daycare, so I was like scared and alone. And then here comes my grandma picking me up and just loving me. And I'd always have a blueberry muffin. So blueberry muffins are like linked to like love. And they're delicious. It's hard to say which route is best, right? I've never been this far south of Carmel. I've never been to Big Sur. I've done a lot in the Central Coast, but we've just never come up this way. So it's hard to say which route. The day 4, the Elk Meadows, that descent through the redwoods just gives me the biggest adventure boner. I've seen a lot of beach. I've seen a lot of ocean. I haven't seen forests like that. Big Sur is absolutely doing something for me. It's definitely tickling the wickle. Look at that. Look at that. Well, well, well. What do we have here? That's for me. Three, Eli Telmac. If you're not a moto fan, you won't get this. Maybe you're a baseball fan or a football fan or a NASCAR fan, whatever. If you're a sports fan of and your player has numbers, do you ever look at numbers and think of that person? So like I'm room 3, so I think Eli Tomac, right? That's just immediately what I think. We made it. We made it. There's a general store, grocery store, and then there's a restaurant. We're gonna go to the restaurant. Immediately, dude. What time is it? It's almost 7:30. That's actually better than I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I probably could have got here by 6:30 if I really pushed. Oh my god. I called. Dude, I am learning how to be so freaking efficient. It's unbelievable. I don't have this is crazy to say, I don't have a minute to spare since I've started this project. So, you might scoff at that because I'm talking to a fucking camera, but I called ahead and was like, can I, placed an order for pickup instead of going into the restaurant and then ordering and then just sitting there and waiting. So then I got a bunch of work done. Now it's ready to be picked up.
And that was vegan burger with fries, tofu, and then the veggie salad with avocado. Perfect.
I'm so excited. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna eat everything. God damn it. I'm gonna still eat it. 5-second roll. What is this? Some kind of salad. Cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, avocado. Yes, please. Oh yeah. It's a veggie patty that I can build my own. I thought for a second there was nothing on it. but it's a build your own. You know that I hate tomatoes? I honestly cannot, in my head, imagine someone enjoying a tomato. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh my goodness. Not a burrito. And like a stir fry. Tofu, broccoli, quinoa. Talk about tomorrow. I have absolutely looked at all sorts of different ways around this. I think so far on Instagram, some people are assuming I'm going to be a dick and try to just go across the slide. Very dangerous. Someone just did it. They fell. He got arrested. Big deal. So everyone's like, you're breaking the law. You can't do this. Like, people are already kind of giving the sheriffs a heads up that I'm going to try to go across this. I'm not going to try to go fucking across the slide, dude. I have looked at 2 options that can get me around it. One is a 13-mile hike, straight hike. A guy on Trail Forks did it, said it took him 2 days. The other option is a 45-mile ride. Now, I've looked on Strava, and there's people that have done up and back, and then people have done up and back. No one has connected. That's concerning. There's about a 300 feet where there's no heat map. Everyone just stops here and then goes back. So is there something here? That's my thought. Is there a cavern? Is there like something that I cannot cross? So do I end up going 20 miles to that point and then be like, shoot, and then have to go back? In my head, I have made tomorrow, I don't care what happens. I don't have a destination town. Tomorrow's sort of a recovery day. I'll go as far as I can. Let's figure out the landslide. If we can't do that, then we got to backtrack. I appreciate you. I hope you're enjoying these. We're almost done with them, which is crazy. And if you were one to donate, thank you. Thank you. All right, I'm going to finish eating. Thank you for watching. As always, BC. See you tomorrow. You. So, are you so excited for Disneyland? Because I'm thinking about it all day. I cannot wait. What's the first thing we're going to do?
Go get a little sweet treat first. And then we can go on some rides.
Okay, so get a sweet treat and then go on some rides. So there's a lot to say about this day and the context behind what I was supposed to do, what I had wanted to do, the things I had researched to do. But ultimately, this day was supposed to be the biggest day of the trip, 227 miles. The landslide is an issue. We were a little bit behind. Only 160 miles today is what it is. Calorie-wise, another pretty much 10,000 calorie burn day, 2,200 calorie deficit. It's kind of wild. Like, even though I'm eating nonstop, still it's just really difficult to be in a surplus. All good. I'm shredded. Budget-wise, an expensive day. The bike shop, $45, miscellaneous. Lodging was expensive. Dinner was a little bit expensive, so $550 total. Cool. Our health, there's no issues whatsoever. The mind is a little bit bummed because I really feel like there's no way I'm going to do the Central Coast. So that's weighing on me. But anyways, man, see you tomorrow.